Adding your employees via an access code. In this video, we're going to add employees via an access code. Access codes are often used when there are a lot of staff to be added to the system, or when you don't have all your employees' email addresses to send out evites. The manager generates the access code by going to the System Setup menu, into Employees, and clicking on Access Code. Here you see a list of access codes. Note that some are open and one is closed. When an access code is closed, it means that it's no longer valid. If you tried to use this access code, the system wouldn't let you. When you generate an access code, the system will give it a close date of 1 month into the future. If you have more than one facility, you will receive this dialog box, and you must enter the facility you want the access code for. The test system we're using for this tutorial has more than one facility, so we choose one here. Now you see our new access code, L92D7D, and the dialog box tells us that it closes in a month's time. Let's log out and try the new code to create an account. Now, when we log back into RecStaff, we see the login screen, but we also see the new user icon in the upper right-hand corner where the profile icon was. So we just click on the icon and we're taken to the Create Your Account screen. The first field we populate is the access code field. If we get this wrong, or if it's a closed code, then we won't get any further in the process. Next, we add our username, which, as I mentioned before, must be unique. Then, we just populate the fields with the required information. Name, Mike Brown, email address, employee type, employee ID, primary role, your manager's name. As you can see, there are red asterisks by some fields. These fields are mandatory. In other words, they must be filled in. After you've entered all the data, you have to enter a skill testing question. This is just for security purposes. We're not trying to test your math skills. Once you hit submit, you receive a registration submitted dialog box, which tells you that your record is being processed. The next step in the access code registration process is for your manager to log in and approve your request. To do this, he or she must go to Manage Your Staff and click on Access Requests. Here you see the record we just created for Mike Brown. Your manager checks to ensure that this is one of their employees and then approves the request. Now, an email is sent back to you, Mike Brown, with a link to complete the registration process. When you click on this link, you are taken back to RecStaff to create a password. Once you've created your password, you can access RecStaff to your heart's content. Just go to app.recstaff.com.